Today, we're talking about autism and bedtime tantrums. If you're a parent who's ever said, my son hates bedtime, whenever I say, okay, it's time to go Mimi's, let's go, it's a huge trigger. I dread it every night. Then this video is for you. The thing is, most parents think it's the bedtime itself. He hates his bed. Or maybe I should get a new nightlight, one that changes colors and kind of projects on the ceiling. Or maybe I should get a new sound machine, like one that's soothing, maybe of the waves. Or maybe nature sounds is the way to go. Now, hear me out. Although these can be great accessories, it's really not solving the problem. Parents, it's not the bedtime itself, it's the transition. When we go from something super fun and highly engaging, like jumping on the couch or watching Bluey or roughhousing, and all of a sudden we're telling them to stop because it's time to go to bed. That is the issue. So today I'm going to walk you through 3 steps to go from bedtime tantrums to calming bedtime routine. Hi, my name is Celeste. I've been working with autistic kids for over 13 years, and I'm a certified behavioral sleep practitioner. I work with families to teach them new skills and how to have better, peaceful nights. Consider the bedtime routine starts way before you even say it's time for bed. Number 1 is prepare the environment. Create signals or cues in the home to prepare your child for bedtime. That includes cease jumping and roughhousing. Best practice is to not have the TV or iPad an hour before bedtime, and start shutting down the living room. Dim the lights, lower the volume around you, so you're creating this preparation of what's going on around him. Okay, are you guys still with me? Number 2 is a little challenging, but I'm gonna hold your hand through this step, okay? Number 2 is create a predictable and consistent bedtime routine with a visual schedule. So you're going to have pictures that outline the expectation of what activities are going to be happening before we get in bed. So for example, this is one that I just created recently. It says, okay, first we're going to brush our teeth, then we're going to go potty, then we're going to change into our pajamas, and then we're going to read a book. Same order each night, promoting that consistency. Okay, moving on to level 3, a little bit harder. Stay with me. Let's clarify number 3 together. Number 3 is design it strategically. What does that mean? Remember how we talked about it's the transition, not bedtime itself. So your child going from event to event is the tricky part, the in-between, going from here to here to here. So what that means is we want to avoid going from highly preferred to not preferred. So for example, let's say your son is playing with magnet tiles and you want to transition to this first one, brushing teeth, right? And magnet tiles are one of his favorite things. They're up here and brushing teeth is like down here. That's the opposite of what we want. We're really not designing our visual schedule strategically. We're really not setting ourselves up for success. Because that transition from something super fun to this is going to be really rough. So to combat that, we have to have something he looks forward to following the transition, something preferred waiting for him in the upcoming activity. So instead of going from highly preferred to non-preferred, if you're transitioning away from high preferred, you want to go to equally high preferred. So for example, let's say it's time to end magnet tiles and you have to transition here. You could say something like, okay, I'm going to give you a piggyback ride to the sink to brush your teeth. Ready? Get on. And so just getting there to the restroom is going to be a lot easier. Another example, let's say it's really hard to go from like changing PJs to reading a book. Something you could do is check out new books from the library and let your child know, hey, I got these 3 new books. Come on, change your PJs so we can go do that. So parents, I want you always to think ahead. Think of the next activity. Think of the next activity. And it's going to help you plan for those transitions. Instead of being reactive, I want you to think proactively. So this last step in a nutshell is create a promise of something good. something good waiting for him. So parents, ask yourself, what events are a hard transition for my child? Is it going from playtime to brushing teeth? Is it going from brushing teeth to putting on PJs? Is it each transition altogether? Or is it just starting the first step? In this example, it was brushing teeth. Is it just starting as the hardest part? Leave it in the comments below, and also think about, what promise of something good waiting for him in the transition can I offer? Let's brainstorm together, and maybe an idea from another parent will trigger some ideas for you. To learn more about how to create a structured home routine, click on this video here. I go in depth about where to find, and more importantly, how to use an autism-friendly schedule at home. From your favorite BCBA, keep showing up, keep doing the work, you got this.